Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm trying out the Violet Voss Cool Vibes palette. I purchased this palette at Sephora. I'm really excited about this. I love Violet Voss palettes. I have quite a few in my collection and I just love the formula of their shadows. So we're gonna go ahead and do a look with this today. I do have like foundation on, I have bronzer, cheek color, all that good stuff. But this is the outside cardboard packaging. On the back it has all the names of the shadows, and this is the palette itself. On the back it also has the names of the shadows on the palette itself. It does come with the mirror, and these are the cool tone shades in this palette. So I was really excited about this palette. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Barely There, and I'm just gonna take this all over the lid. Woo, it is pigmented. I put way too much on my brush, but I'm just gonna tap that all over the lid. It took forever to get this palette inside of Sephora stores. I had to actually order it online because I just couldn't wait. I saw the palette online and I love the shades of it, so I went ahead and ordered it online. Next shade I'm going to go into is Cold Shoulder. This is more of a kind of a mid-tone brown. I'm just putting that a little bit above the crease. They do have a lot of kickback, but they are performing really nicely so far. And I'm using a Sonia Kashuk tapered crease brush. I want a little more of a gray look, so I'm gonna go in with Stone Cold. And I'm gonna use a MAC 217. And I'm just going to deepen that crease. Ooh, I love this gray shade. Wow, that is really, really pretty. So then I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna go in to Cool Vibes, that shade right there. This is more of like a shimmer shade, has some micro glitter in there, and I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner of my eyelid. Then I'm gonna take a MAC 247. I'm gonna go into this shade Sub-Zero, that one right there. And that one's a shimmer shade. Just pack that onto the inner corner and into that Cool Vibe shade. I'm going to take this Morphe E18 brush. I'm going to go into this shade called Coolest Brown, and I'm going to bring that down on my lower lash line, connecting it with the Cool Vibe shade. I do have some fallout, so I'm just gonna take my one size powder. What I'll do is I'll just take a brush, a small brush, and I'll just kind of sweep it away. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough that I could see it. I'm gonna take the Morphe M213 brush. I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Cool Side. It's this one right here, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. I'm also going to add a little bit of Barely There to my eyebrow bone. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I'm going to put some of this Lancome Idol mascara. Okay guys, I went ahead and added some lashes. So yeah, so I put on some lashes. I did put on some lipstick. I am wearing my new LA Girl Gingerbread lip liner, and then of course I went in with the Huda Beauty Empress all over the lips. So I want to go over the palette really quickly. I absolutely love this palette. I had no issues with this palette. I think the shades went on beautifully. They blended beautifully. Being that they are gray and cool toned, you know, and darker shades, you would think that they might have some issues blending, but they didn't. They all blended in well together. I love the look that I created with this palette. So yeah, so I think it's a great palette. I think it's really beautiful. You can actually use this throughout the entire year. You can do so many looks with this, guys. I think it's just a gorgeous palette to have on hand. If you love cool toned palettes or cool tone shades, this is the palette to go for. Now, I will say there's a little bit of kickback with the matte shadows, but it's really not an issue. All you have to do is tap the excess off, go in with a light hand, and start building the color up to what you want it or to where you want it. So I'm gonna swatch some of the shades that I did not use today on my eyes. I used 7 of the 10 shades in this palette. So I'm gonna swatch the 3 shades that I didn't use, which is That's Cool, Zero Chill, and Too Cool. So this one's That's Cool. The second one is Zero Chill. And the last one is Too Cool. But I used all the other shades in the palette, and these are just as creamy and pigmented as the ones I used today. So yeah, I think you can get such a beautiful cool tone bronze look with this palette. You can also just do some of these shades all over the lid and call it a day. Like I said, I love Violet Voss eyeshadows. I really love the formula that they have in their shadows because they're super creamy, super blendable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can buy this Cool Vibes palette at Sephora. I know they still have it online, and I think you can also purchase it on the Violet Voss website. So yeah, so thanks for being here, and I hope you guys are having a great week. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.